A shocking statistic, 1 in 4 kids say they've been bullied at school. But parents and teachers alike are often frustrated in their efforts to stop the bullying. So how far can a teacher go to protect her students? That question is at the heart of a controversy raging in a small California town. And Juju's here with that story.
Well, good morning, George. You know, it's really shocking because it involves a 7-year-old boy. He's accused of making shocking threats. It's dividing a community, pitting a second-grade teacher who says she did everything she could to protect her kids, and the school, and even her fellow teachers who wonder if she overreached.
The accusations read like a list of warning signs for a 7-year-old who needs help.
This child has a history of choking, kicking in the groin, pushing off monkey bars to fall down.
Elaine Brown was the boy's second-grade teacher and says she saw him hit another second grader at lunchtime.
To my knowledge, he was never suspended for that, but I don't even know if he was even talked to about that situation.
In class, she asked her students about bullying, and the boy happened to be absent one day.
One by one, they came over to me, and I documented different things, and I couldn't write fast enough for what was pouring out of their hearts.
Elaine says she talked to each child privately and wrote down their stories of physical and emotional abuse. He spit on me. He always shoves me. He threatened a child with his fist. He was going to bring a real gun to school. He told a child he was going to kill him with a gun. The gun threats made Elaine truly alarmed for her students' safety. The 15-year teaching veteran brought her concerns to parents, to the school district, then the principal. She says officials failed to act fast enough. 2 days later, she called the sheriff's office.
I did go to law enforcement that evening to try to see if I could do a restraining order. Found out that you cannot do restraining orders with children. The very next day, I received a letter of reprimand from the principal in my mailbox.
Elaine was put on paid leave, 5 weeks and counting, while her conduct is under investigation. Did she violate students' privacy? Should she have gone to the principal first? The school district declined to talk on camera, citing privacy, but in a statement said, "We have had an anti-bullying and harassment policy in place for a number of years, and when the steps in this policy are followed correctly, we have been successful in addressing these types of issues."
There's too many more people.
But parents' frustrations flooded out in an open school board meeting, most defending the teacher. Terry Worthington Pack is a parent who volunteers on the playground.
Could it be that these kids are making up or exaggerating?
I am sure that children exaggerate and make things up about many things. But when a child is so scared to go to school, and that a child says so and threatened him with being shot, and 2 other children confirm that, who makes that up? I'm sure some things are exaggerated, some things are made up, but some things are really true. And the things that are really true are really scary. And we don't want it to escalate. We want to stop it now.
In response, Oakhurst held a school-wide anti-bullying assembly, and all the other teachers issued a statement praising the school and the principal, saying, "There are always 2 sides to a story, and we ask that you seek out the facts before making assumptions." School violence experts say the controversy shouldn't obscure the fact that schools need to act aggressively on the issue.
Bullying prevention is a national problem. Although I think we could second-guess the teacher, we have to realize she had the best intentions and really wanted to help her students. And it's important that educators take action to stop bullying immediately.
The 7-year-old was transferred to another class. Experts argue strongly all the kids involved need counseling and early intervention.
Every year we have younger and younger children with very disturbing issues and the potential for violence.
So you actually think the children at that school are in danger?
You know, if they're not literally in danger of being shot by a gun, they are in active danger of being hit and choked and hurt.
Now, the boy's fathers say that some of these allegations have been blown out of proportion, but it brings into stark relief the question of whether all of these threats of bullies should be taken seriously and how everyone in the community, including the accused bully himself, should have some counseling, George.
Okay, Gigi, thanks for that. We want to know what you think about the story. Weigh in on our shout-out board at abcnews.com/GMA.